You ever have a game that just defined your childhood? For me, that game was Pokémon Platinum. And trust me, it was an emotional roller coaster. See, back then, my family wasn't exactly rolling in cash, so getting my hands on a Nintendo DS felt impossible. My dad, well, he called it childish and said it would distract me from my studies. But clever little me, I managed to convince my sister to get one instead. So technically, it wasn't mine. It was never really about the DS. I just wanted to play Pokémon. We tried a bunch of games, most of them random and dull. That is, until fate intervened and a family friend gifted us an R4 card. You know, the ones packed with mysterious games? And there it was, Pokémon Platinum. I still remember booting it up, only to find a save file from my friend, who we'll call S here. I had no clue how to restart, so his Turtwig became my Turtwig. And soon enough, Torterra felt like my own battle-hardened companion. I couldn't stop spamming Earthquake, but hey, it worked. The story pulled me in, from the mysteries of Giratina to exploring a world that felt boundless. I'd never felt so immersed. What was your favorite starter Pokémon in Sinnoh? Mine was Infernape. I always loved its fierce design and the sheer power it brought to the table. Which one did you pick, and what made it special to you? Let me know in the comments. Now picture this, a hospital hallway, cold, echoey, and lifeless. My family friend who gifted me the R4 had suddenly been hospitalized. I met up with his son S and another friend M, and we just connected, sitting there with our DS console. The cold hallways, the smell of antiseptic in the air. It was a somber scene, but there we were, just a bunch of kids clutching our DS consoles, trying to make the best of it. It was like the best distraction from a harsh reality. My friend M had this way of spawning legendary Pokemon on his R4, and he traded me a purple Darkrai that took my breath away. My heart was racing, not just from the trades, but from the excitement of escaping reality, even if just for a while. And then there was the unforgettable day I became the champion, right in a McDonald's, munching on a Filet-O-Fish. As Cynthia's last Pokemon fainted, I dipped my fries in ketchup as a victory celebration and sipped my icy cola. The sense of triumph mixed with a bit of sadness because I knew this journey had changed me. My school adventures were wild, trading during boring classes, meeting fellow trainers, and desperately trying to complete the Pokédex. The mystery of Rotom drove me insane until a fellow student finally revealed it was locked behind an event I'd missed. So began my deep dive into game modding, using an old family laptop to make things right. Years later, I even battled an older kid on the train, a stranger who soon became a silent rival. We had epic battles, morning after morning. But one day, he just wasn't there anymore. He'd graduated and vanished from my life. I never got his name or number. Phones back then were barely smart. But hey, if you're out there and remember our battles, thanks for making those train rides unforgettable. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if Pokémon Platinum wasn't just a nostalgic adventure, but a true test of your skills? Imagine a game where every trainer battle feels strategic, every gym leader poses a real threat, and even weaker Pokémon are given new life. Sounds intense, right? Well, let me show you why Renegade Platinum is the ultimate challenge you've been waiting for. Renegade Platinum isn't just Pokémon Platinum. It's Platinum Evolved. If you think the original game was fun, get ready to be blown away. This fan-made mod by Dryaino amps up everything. The challenge, the gameplay balance, and even the intelligence of the AI. First off, let's talk about the difficulty. Now, it's not as punishing as Radical Red or Emerald Kaizo, but it strikes a perfect balance. The challenge level keeps you on your toes without making you rage quit and want to chuck your controller out the window. Dryaino has scaled up the levels, and gym leaders come equipped with genuinely strategic movesets. It's nothing like the bare-bones movesets you see in games like Sword and Shield. Here, the AI actually thinks, keeping battles intense and unpredictable. One of the coolest things about this mod is how Dryaino has buffed even the weakest Pokemon. Moves like Cut become Grass type, and Strength turns into a Rock type attack, opening up crazy new strategies. Plus, the abilities of some Pokemon have been tweaked, giving previously underwhelming monsters a chance to shine. Grinding? Forget about it. Renegade Platinum introduces QOL features like built-in EV training, which makes your playthrough far more enjoyable. For anyone tired of mindless grinding, yes, looking at you Nuzlocke purists, this is a dream come true. Who wants to spend hours training digital creatures when you can dive straight into the action? And one of the standout features of the following Pet Pal mod is the ability to have your Pokemon follow you around, just like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This mod brings that beloved mechanic to your entire adventure in Sinnoh. It makes the world feel more alive and personal, adding a whole new level of nostalgia and connection as you travel with your favorite partner Pokemon right by your side. Trust me, it's a game changer for any Pokemon fan. Of course, nothing beats the feel of playing on an actual DS or 3DS. Sure, you can use a controller or keyboard on an emulator, but it's not quite the same as that classic handheld experience. And yes, modding your DS to run Renegade Platinum is totally worth it and isn't as hard as it sounds. It's a process that takes around 20 minutes to an hour. So why play Renegade Platinum? It's tougher, smarter, and more engaging than the original, with new features and mechanics that give it a fresh edge. If you're eager to experience the challenge and excitement of Pokémon Renegade Platinum, check out the download link in the description. Just make sure to use your own copy of Pokémon Platinum to keep everything legal. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. What's your favorite Pokémon game and why? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.